Are you ready? You think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters.
Once live, once again. Oh, there's an echo. Dude, I feel like I'm in a torture of horrors right now. It is the Podheads on oncefm.com.
There's no echo now, my friend.
There isn't, just you.
Loaded.
All right, let's do it again. Do it again.
What, put the echo on?
Yeah, no. Well,
we're echoed now.
No, just play the theme song starting again.
Oh.
Let's start all over. Nobody's heard this. Well,
Nobody's...
people have heard this. They're listening right now. But what I'm saying is let's just, this is internet radio. We're live. Just start all over.
All right, we're starting over.
Here we go.
Wants FM. Lot mics off.
Take two.
Are you ready? You think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters.
Yeah.
Got it that time, my man.
Here we are. It is the Podheads on wontsfm.com. My name is Motley Man. To my left, the one and only true. What do you call apes?
Trailer park.
No. What do you call apes? What are they? What kind of creatures? Not Homo sapiens, but
Chimps?
No, don't they have like a real name?
Monkeys?
Dude, you're the man. It is Meathead to my left. Welcome to Sunday afternoon. We are here in the Kalkaska Trailer Park broadcasting live once again to the great people of the United States. And I don't just say Northern Michigan. I say the United States. Hello to Alaska. Hello to Florida. Hello to Detroit as well. And welcome to another episode of the Podheads. Of course, you can now listen live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to wontsfm.com. We're playing great music all day long and starting this week, my friend. Are you excited about this?
I'm excited, brother. I am excited. We are live 24/7.
All right, not only are we live 24/7, but starting this week on Tuesday and Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m., yours truly, the Podheads, will be on live.
Dude, we have been
twice a week.
So much work.
Twice a week.
Dude, we're ready, man. We're ready. Let's do it.
All right, this is unbelievable to me because we're going to go over today. A couple things we're going to do is pointless therapy.
Are you gonna
listen to this.
Are you gonna do your therapy with me? Are you gonna allow me to
pointless
be your
therapy with Meathead.
Are you gonna allow me to be your therapist?
Pointless therapy with Meathead.
Oh, I love it, man.
That's what we're going to do today. We got the weather right now, beautiful and sunny in northern Michigan. A high near 90 is expected downstate, just a little bit cooler than that with a slight breeze. And then Alaska, cooler than us. That's all I got for you right now. And welcome, my friends. It has been 2 long weeks since the Podheads have been on the radio. And so I'm going to give some Facebook shout outs right now. Some birthdays today. One of our good friends, B-Man, Brian Rogers, Dawn Woodcocks. I love saying that last name. Greg Schaub, John Fahey, and then this one's really weird. Randy.
It's not Randy. I just wrote it down like that. I don't remember the name, but I know it's not Randy.
Lavella Matthias.
Dude, why?
Crystal Comer, Summer Marie, Brenda Lee Jefferson, Stephanie Hansen, Kathy Curtis, Timberly Ann's, Wendy Nelson Stevens, and Angela Murphy. Happy birthday to everybody. Of course,
what's
today's
the date
Sunday
today?
Afternoon. It is July 14th.
I believe so.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is July 14th. Good job, man.
Wow.
Dude, I just got to ask you a
guy.
question.
Yeah.
I just need to know. Why do people do that to their Facebook? Try to make their name the longest ever, and how do they get that many names? Like, I've got 3 names. I got a first, middle, and last.
Right.
How many do you have?
3.
Okay. So is it when people have like 4 or 5 names on their Facebook, is that just showing that they're failures in marriage?
No, I think here's what it is. When you go into the birthing room, mom gets a dose of the heavy stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
And she's in charge, isn't she?
I
Do you
guess.
think any man sitting next to a doped up woman who's already in charge is going to tell her she's wrong?
I wouldn't.
That's why we have these names.
But it just cracks me up. They're just like, I'm going to do something really cool on Facebook, and I'm going to make my name.
On Facebook.
like-
But some of these names are
Right.
real names.
Right.
Loony Face isn't.
Well,
That's what it was.
I'm talking about,
Yeah.
look, this lady here
Right, Loony
has
Face, Lavella Matthias.
4
obviously.
names.
Okay, here.
Listen,
Tim, hold on.
I have people on
Tim-
mine that has up to 6. It's like, do you guys what? You guys want to be like Middle Eastern,
Right.
where one name has 8 vowels
No,
to
you
it?
know what they do? They show up at a party and they go, no, I'm your Facebook friend. It has the 8 names. I just heard something say droid.
Yeah, that's my
Is your
work
phone
phone.
ringing?
I think the boss is
Dude, get him
saying,
on.
Dude,
Get him on.
Dude, I don't
Get
know
'em
what's
on.
going on. I got to go over there and grab
All
my
right,
phone.
we'll go
real
get
quick.
it.
So you
Listen,
talk,
today is
because that's
absolutely
what you're good
beautiful.
at.
My friends, listen to me. I haven't been here in 2 weeks. I'm having major issues. We're going to start the program off. All right, I want everybody to have a great Sunday. I think we're both going to try to hold our head underwater today and see who can do it the longest, just for your amusement. Hopefully, one of us comes out alive, because there has been days where both of us absolutely do not know when to come up for air. I can guarantee you that. I've had a couple of those weeks, my friends. You just open your mouth and no matter what you say, it's the wrong thing. Even if you're thinking it, you're not supposed to say it. It comes out, and then all of a sudden you are in trouble, no matter which way you turn. I'm going to go over a predicament I am having, and I would say to those listening right now that this problem, the problems I'm having, I don't know if there's anybody that can relate.
On the contraire, mon frere. I don't know what that means, but I've heard it before. No, listen, dude.
Right?
Dude.
Right.
I was married for 6 years.
This has nothing to do with marriage.
What do you got going on?
Dude, listen.
Is it worse than being married?
Yes.
Oh my God. Where do we start?
Listen, I think what we need to do is, are you ready? Can we cut a track right now? Can you lay something down for me?
Do you want to go play a music? Because I got the perfect song. From what it sounds like to me, I could play "Walk This Way."
That's what I want to hear. Do it right now.
You want to play a song, and then we'll come back.
Troubles from the last 2 weeks.
Oh my God, this is going to be epic.
You've heard. Wait. Before start playing the music. Can you hear me when they're playing the music?
Yeah.
All right. Start playing the music.
I can start playing the music,
Yeah, just
but we
lead me
can't
in.
hear the music.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a problem. But go ahead and start playing the music right
I'm
now.
playing.
It is Aerosmith, the original.
No, it's the
one of
one
the
with
original
Run DMC,
coolest
man.
rap songs. Though this is what really broke on MTV and brought rap to the forefront. It's Run DMC. It's Aerosmith. Walk This Way. Wants FM. Motley Man and Meathead. Yeah. Yes, sir. It is Aerosmith on wantsfm.com. Aerosmith on wantsfm.com. Sunday afternoon, you are hanging out with the podheads on Wants FM. Tell your friends all about it from now on. Every Tuesday and Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m., these fellas, Meathead, the Godfather, and yours truly, Motley Man, will be on live. So you can tune in now twice a week, 3 hours a day. Forget about boring radio stations when you're at work. Tune it in to wantsfm.com. We have music streaming live 24/7 for you, the people of Northern Michigan and the United States. We are live on the internet. All you got to do is listen live. And hello to everybody. Meathead, what's up, brother?
Brother, I'm telling you, everything's going good. I still got a couple of issues to work out. I'm still learning the board because every week I've changed it up.
It has. Listen.
It's gotten a lot better, though.
Listen, for the people that are there and tune into the podcast, week 2 sucked. That was the Mother's Day bad audio week. That was the bad audio week that we had that sounded horrible.
The one where I was ranting on Raven on the mic.
No, remember, it sounded horrible. We recorded.
That was number 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That was just you and me.
Yeah.
Well, this one's a lot clearer.
Oh,
I hope.
It is. You got quite a setup here. I wouldn't even know what to do with that. I just know how to show up and talk.
Trust me, you will.
All right, you're going to be hearing starting pretty
When
soon.
I get it, user friendly,
right?
You will.
Listen, and we're gonna start having
almost there.
We're gonna start having commercials from advertisers we've got lined up. We're gonna start having drops. Last night was the launch party out at Outlaws Bar and Grill in Kalkaska,
which you missed, by the way.
Oh, do I have a car?
It doesn't matter.
No, wait.
It doesn't matter.
Do you and the Godfather have a car?
We do.
Did either one of you come pick me up?
Do you know why we didn't pick you up?
How long?
Because you
how
live
long have I not
way
had a car?
across the Michigan.
How long have I not had a car?
Why is that my fault?
I'm just saying you knew.
I did know.
I take the responsibility for not having one, though, and missing it.
Well, if you would have told me that you had moved closer.
Right.
Yeah, we had that discussion earlier.
That's part of...
Tell the people why I didn't pick you up, Motley, man.
Well, because you thought I lived on the other side of Traverse City.
I thought you lived on the other side of Traverse City, which is how many miles from
So tell me about the
here?
cherry bombs and stuff last night, and are the girls mad at me?
No, nobody even knew who you were.
That's great. Thanks for putting that out on the air.
No, they were just like, dude, we knew he wouldn't show up, little sissy boy.
Nice.
They were talking trash about you, bro.
Yeah?
But they did win, and they are going to the finals, I think.
Finals?
That's what I
heard.
heard.
It was a playoff game?
I guess.
Wow.
I guess.
I
don't know.
Against the Traverse City team?
I don't know.
Can we broadcast that? Because when I called you, let's go over this. Yeah, I missed, but why? I called you. Talked to me earlier in the day. Said the whole roller derby thing was canceled.
Well, that's because I couldn't get a hold of the coach, and we were still learning the internet thing we got going on here. Sorry, I'm preoccupied.
The internet thing we have going on here.
The radio station trying to get things set up.
So in all fairness to me,
Miscommunication,
and I could have understood everything was canceled since you told me the whole roller derby thing was off.
Right. And the roof sit is off.
So you're trying to tell me that coach went and told that team that I was talking complete trash about them?
I don't know.
And
only a couple of girls came up and they're like, "Where's this Motley Man guy?" And I was just like, "Well, he ain't here today."
Were they cute?
Dude, they're all cute.
Dude, then let's go back out and get, beaten by
You
hot
should,
chicks.
dude. I'm telling you right now, you should have been at Outlaws last night. Woo!
Was it packed?
It was getting hot in there, brother.
Nice. Who was DJing?
I was.
You were?
I was tearing it up.
Were you?
And it was live.
Nice. On WansFM.com.
Yeah, that was our launch party.
Because Friday and Saturday nights, you can go straight to the club with us.
We can.
Right?
Yeah.
Because we broadcast live when we DJ.
Well, we're only going to do that at Outlaws once a month when the Outlaws are there.
Oh, we should have
We're not
Stosh
going to
live
do it
every week.
We're not going to do that
Why?
every week. Because I don't want to. And we haven't
I
discussed
think that's
it.
a good feature.
We haven't discussed it.
Listen, let's discuss it right now. Here's what I think.
But Stosh isn't here.
I don't care.
We need to discuss it with Stosh.
I understand. We can have the conversation more than twice. All right? Here's what has to happen. We have a variety of listeners, correct?
I think so.
Yeah. And they want to hear different things. Now, since we are in Kalkaska, if the people can't make it to the club, but they're at a party in Kalkaska,
Yeah.
they can tune into the frickin' club
Dude, we had
and have
people-
it at their party.
Dude, we had people from Flint up here last night.
Here's what I'm saying. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Flint, Michigan.
You're missing it.
I'm missing it. What are you saying?
Let's bring the party to the people every Friday and Saturday night, even if they're at home at their own party. If we broadcast from the club live on Friday and Saturday night, anybody can tune in at
Right.
their own party and have the dance club right there in the living room.
Sounds like a good plan.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think you got something going on there, Motley
That's
Man.
what I'm talking
but,
about.
you know, well,
it's part of the show.
It's Wants FM.
It's what we do.
It's Wants FM. It's what we do. However, Wants FM is originally based on what the people want. So what do the people want? We need the people to call in and say, hey,
What's the phone number?
we don't think that's a bad idea. So why don't you guys call us on this topic? What do you guys think we should do? Do you think we should do this live?
Let me do this. Let me do this
Give a
right now.
shout out.
It's live radio. I'm going to call it to my friend Crystal down in Detroit.
All
Or
right.
Wyandotte? Somewhere. She just moved. I think it's like Farmington Hills.
Okay.
Rich chick. And she goes to the clubs. She knows the rap. She knows she's more of the
Top
rap.
40?
No. You're talking streets of Detroit, like knows all the local rappers.
Right.
Okay. Let's have her call in.
So he's kind of like the boss.
Who listens to this station.
Mm-hmm.
And I can guarantee you she knows a lot of people that she would go hang out with on the weekend that would be playing this stuff at their parties if we were live at the club.
I do a lot of top 40, though.
That doesn't mean that's what people dance to.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
So we can come live from the club 2 nights a week for 4 hours. And you can have the dance party in your house, right then and there with Meathead, Motley, or The Godfather.
Well, we'll all be there if you ever show up.
Listen, I have had a problem, right?
I want to know why.
Listen, no, I've had 2 problems. The Godfather, you know why he's not here today?
Yeah.
Let's give a shout out to The Godfather, our third partner.
Because he doesn't care to work on Sundays because
Right.
he'd rather hang out with his family.
Listen, you know what he's doing? He's getting ready for football season, so don't you worry about him. You just let it go. Second,
What has he got going on football season?
Listen. He's got a business to run. You know how those people are. Mm-hmm. I've had a problem with a certain somebody, and he went to take care of that problem today for me.
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
The Godfather.
I'm just saying. I can't say more than that, but I can say he's not here. He is legitimately not here for a business reason.
Well, let me tell you something. I had an issue, and I went to the Godfather.
Yeah?
And he did not prevail for me.
What? What happened?
I needed a power washer.
Dude, even Al Capone is not perfect.
Dude, I needed a power washer, so I went to the Godfather.
Yeah.
Mr. If you need something, I know somebody, or whatever line
Right.
he likes to say, I
Right.
know a guy,
Right.
or whatever.
Right.
I said, all right, mister, I know a guy.
Right.
Let's see what you got.
Right.
Got the Godfather music going on in the background.
Right.
I said, I need a power washer for my deck.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, give me 10 minutes. 5 hours went by, bro. Haven't heard from him.
No.
Nothing.
No power washer?
Nothing. Almost 8 hours went by. I get a text message. Can't hook you up, bro. I'm like, oh, really? Mister, I know a guy.
You know why?
Could not hook me up.
You know why? You know why? And I happen to have some inside information.
Well, I'm debating on changing his name to the Godfather to the Nodfather.
Listen to this, dude. Well, it's funny that you said that. When I first started interning as Motley Man, a certain morning show that we used to both intern on.
Omelet and Finster. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm throwing it out there.
We're not saying the station's name ever.
Why?
Got it? No, we don't. Because we just don't.
Okay. Look at the eyes. Oh, my God. If looks could kill, ladies and gentlemen.
Those are the eyes. Dude, we do not ever say that name.
That was the I'll kill you look.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
That's from growing up in Detroit, my friend. Dude, you got to pull that out sometimes.
So, anyway,
All right, so-
Omelet and Finster, you started interning
Right.
there.
Where were we going with this?
The Nodfather.
Oh, yeah. So Finster specifically was always trying to bring me down a notch or 10.
Like he does everybody.
Yep. And
That's his
he
job.
put me up to the test.
Uh-huh.
And he said, we're bringing in a ringer who we think knows more about Motley Crue than you.
Oh, really?
And they put me to the test, and Finster told me if I lose, my nickname is not Motley Man. It's Notley Man.
Notley Man.
Yeah.
Ha ha.
Right?
That's
so
funny.
I ended up destroying the other guy.
Really?
Live on the radio.
Tore him up, huh?
Motley Crue Jeopardy. Dude, I tore him up. It wasn't even close. But if he's listening, I'd like to say hello.
Who, the guy or Finster?
Both.
Finster never listens.
Finster doesn't listen to anybody. You should already know that by now.
Right.
Never has. That's actually his only redeeming quality.
See, you want to know what Finster says about it? I don't think that played. It didn't.
All right. So listen, here we go. My last 2
Still
weeks,
working on it, man. Still working on it.
working. Here's my 2 weeks. I want to clue the people in here. I'm getting ready to tell you about a week and a half in my life.
See,
that
I got it now.
Went from top to bottom to top to bottom to I don't even know where I'm living right now.
See, this is what Finster says about our show.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But the people do, and the people are starting to show up in numbers, might I say. So let's just say that.
Right.
To those other internet radio stations and local radio stations, you guys just better look out for a little while.
So I want to know what happened to you and Taco.
Is it a little too couple?
Or, I mean, ex-girlfriend number 3, I should say.
3X?
3X.
All right.
I want to know what happened because we got onto that subject, and of course, like always, we end up floating to other subjects and then forgetting all about it.
Well,
you had a hell of a 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And you come in here and you're like, dude, we need to go live right now. I got to get this shit off. I mean,
Here we
stuff
go.
off
You
of
ready?
my chest.
You ready?
And you're like, dude, I need to know what is going. What is going on, Ma?
Here we go.
I called you the other day and you said, like, dude, no, I'm waiting. I've got stuff to say, and I am waiting.
I wouldn't tell you. Let's tell you this segment is brought to you by Labatt Blue, this week's beer of the week.
Oh, by the way, Labatt Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, you owe us like $150 for that little promo drop that Motley did, by the way.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's going to work.
That's worth money, right? All right, so here we go. My house that I rented from a guy I worked with sold.
Yep.
That I was renting. I was renting this house from him. Knew it was for sale. Lived there a year and 2 weeks. Maybe turned my mic up a little. Just a tad.
A tad?
Just like up 3 decibels. From -6 to -3 or -9 to -6, whatever you got it at. All right, so my house sells, right?
Right.
Just before my house sells, I am charging my car, which is the car that I got for free.
The station wagon,
1984 Custom Cruiser. You've all seen this car on the Brady Bunch. It is a station wagon with the rear-facing seat and the roll-down window.
Uh-huh.
And the engine caught on fire because of a wiring problem as I was charging the car, but I was inside. So needless to say...
Again, the car caught on fire?
Yeah.
The second time?
It's gone.
Like
No
completely?
car. Yeah.
Like you were inside and it burnt to the ground.
I came outside, and needless to say, a local department was called to make sure that nothing
Really?
spread. Dude, up in flame.
Wow.
So, no more car. Gone. So, that started what has been, everything was going pretty good. We got this going. I love doing this, right?
Yep.
So, let me get my microphone set up here like I want it. So, I was supposed to move in with 3X, right?
With, okay,
3X.
yeah. Okay,
3X.
the one that's usually here.
And when I say X's, let's not go that far even with it.
Okay.
When I say X's, I'm not meaning 1, 2, 3X by any size. I'm meaning X1, X2, X. I'm talking about ex-girlfriends.
Right.
So 3X.
So
and me,
X1 is Terry.
No names.
But we always use her name.
Okay, that's it though.
Right.
No more clues, no more kids, no more names brought into anything. That's it. This is for me and you to talk about, right? For the people's entertainment.
All right.
So
So X1, X2, and X3.
Right.
So X1, long time ago.
was married to.
X2, on and off.
Yes.
X3,
Never again though.
on and off.
Done. Recently, the most done one, the one you were shocked about hearing I was done with again.
I wasn't. Well, yeah, I was
Yeah.
shocked about hearing that you were done.
Because we were going to get married.
But
that was the plan.
Not shocked to find out that you guys broke up again.
Right.
And I won't be shocked when I find out that you guys are back together in a week.
That's not going to happen.
That's what you said last time.
Yeah, I know. So, the things between me and 3X weren't working out. And you'll say some of it my fault. I think I have an anger issue that I need to deal with.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think that you're very
When
sensitive.
I'm yelling at somebody, I need to calm down.
I think you're sensitive. And when I think my
not sensitive.
opinion, I think my opinion, you worry about what people think of you too much.
I do.
That's my opinion.
Let me finish the story.
Okay.
It's just starting.
Okay.
So, I did. So I take more than I'll take 60% of the blame,
Right.
just to throw it out there.
Got it.
But I find out that somebody is taking advice from a psychic.
Wait. What?
I'm not joking. Here's where it gets interesting. I'm not joking.
My head is tingling right now, bro. My head is tingling. This is
X
going to be
number
good.
3
This is going to be good.
takes advice.
I've heard about this before, and I've got a story about this
All
after
right,
you're done.
Listen. X number 3 takes advice from a psychic that I'm sleeping with X number 1.
Oh.
And
X number 3 lives with X number 1, bro.
did live
Whoa!
with X number 1 and X number 3 used to live together.
Oh, no. Okay.
So
proceed.
you know how my house sold?
Yep.
Well, as you know, Motley mom moved here in December and was staying with me.
Yeah.
Well, she bought a house,
Okay.
and I am now going to stay there until I get out into my own place again.
You want to live with me?
We'll
I got
talk about
space,
that.
bro.
Listen, we'll talk about that. So,
Dude, it's the trailer
just
park.
listen. So,
That
here's the
trailer
deal.
right there.
Yeah? Single chicks?
$1,000, dude.
Get you in? Buys it?
Yep.
Buys it.
Buys it. That trailer right there next door to me, $1,000, dude. Needs a little bit of work. It needs a hot water heater. $1,000 gets you into that.
But I
trailer.
can walk next door to take a shower.
It's $100. Yeah, but until you get a hot water heater, but it's $195 a month.
So what you're saying is you wouldn't let me take a shower here after I got a water heater?
Well, you can if you want, but why would you?
You know what I love about saying stuff like that? I love
You
looking
put me on
at
the spot.
Yeah, well, I love looking at the uncomfort on people's face when I say things like that.
I have a hot tub
All right,
now.
so
You
listen,
can use that
dude,
for
hot
bathing
tub.
in.
Touch
A
myself.
hot tub.
Dude, you don't want to see white floaties in the hot tub.
Get
That
out
ain't- That ain't foam.
Get up now. Don't you dare.
Hot tub.
Don't you dare.
You don't want me
dude.
rubbing one out in the hot tub?
Why would you rub one out? You're single now, bro. You go out to Outlaws, you be bringing chicks back to the hot tub.
Listen, man. That's it. So let me go.
Okay.
I got to continue.
Right on. Don't forget.
We've just
Don't
started.
you hate it when people turn the script on you?
Here we go. So X3X was taking advice from a psychic, which brings me around to we were supposed to move in together. 3X and me were supposed to move in together. And she kept telling me, even though I would tell her, I still want to move in with you. I told my mom, which ticked off my mom.
Yeah, it made your mom mad that
Jealous.
you wanted to live with your girlfriend.
Yes, because my mom just moved here.
Interesting.
Well, me and my mom really haven't had a relationship for about 20 years.
Okay, that's a different segment. We'll get into that.
Visiting, talking, but periods where we didn't. I love my mom.
You
She's the best mom
seriously
ever.
need a therapist, and I think
I'm
I
just
can help
getting
you.
there. Well, that's why you're here. Sit down.
Hold on, I got to take my medication.
Oh yeah, I'm taking advice from a pointless therapist who's on medication.
Not pointless because,
That's this segment is pointless therapy with Meathead.
but I'm not pointless. All right,
we'll get to
proceed.
that.
I'm listening.
We'll get to that. So she takes advice from the psychic that not only, I believe, am I sleeping with one ex,
No.
but that I'm never ever going to move in with her.
No.
Even though I'm sitting next to her telling her we will move in together.
Why? Oh, you were at the psychic too?
No.
Okay.
The psychic is just a friend.
Is she a real psychic, or is it just somebody that says,
As far
"Give me
as
your
I know,
palm"?
no, I don't think she's a real psychic. I don't think she gets
Well,
paid to
I
do
don't
that.
honestly believe that there's psychics out there anyway, but this girl
Just
says,
let's go on with it. It doesn't
I
matter.
need to get the psychic part. This girl just says, hey, I
She
got
does
psychic
not-
powers. I think I do. I can tell the future.
Here's what I can tell you. She does not have a 1-800 number you can call, or a tent you can stop by, or a palm reading venue.
Okay.
That's all I know.
Okay, so
Okay.
it was just pretty much two girlfriends talking, and she says it was her opinion on what's going on.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it because, I've seen things in dreams that have really happened 3 times.
It's called deja vu.
Okay. Whatever it is. And I'm not going to knock her because she's a great lady.
All right.
All right. I know the person. So now I'm working against a psychic who has told 3X that I'm sleeping with 1X. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm now living with my mom.
Okay.
With my son every other week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no kids. And my mom decides that we need to help because X number 3X and me broke up.
Right.
Because she thinks I'm sleeping with 1X. And to be fair, I have my issues too. Like I yelled at her recently over me. I was telling her she was right.
That you were sleeping with X number 1.
No. There was a certain incident that happened between 1X, my mom, and 3X.
Okay.
And I was telling 3X that she was 100% correct, and I was behind her, and I thought Mom and 1X were wrong.
Oh, gotcha. So you were letting
I was
3X
telling
that
her
you have her back.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
And that we're moving in together.
Right.
She decides to keep telling me she didn't understand what I was saying.
Interesting.
So I got upset enough that there was a person that I loved sitting next to me, trying to tell me over and over again that they didn't understand what I was saying when I was telling them that they were right.
Dude, when we were talking about deja vu,
yeah,
I just got it.
Okay. So I find myself yelling.
Yep.
Which I should never have done, and I apologized for.
Right.
Okay? Not a good guy. I don't need to do that to get my point across.
Well, sometimes in the heat of the moment, people do things that they regret.
In the heat of the moment, I understand that. But
other people also have to realize that, too.
As I tell this story, I want people to understand that I make my mistakes as well.
Everybody makes mistakes.
So
that's why people get speeding
we get
tickets.
close to, we're having this argument.
Yep.
And we get close to a friend's house who invited us over for a bonfire.
Okay.
So we're having this argument on the way there. She decides, she's upset enough. She says, let me out here at the general store at the corner.
Uh-huh.
And I think she's going to get something to drink. She says, she gets out of the car and says, I will pick you up. Or you pick me up when you're done.
Okay.
At the bonfire.
Got it.
No. I can't do that.
Why?
I cannot leave my girlfriend at the general store while I go down the street and hang out with friends. So I drive her.
Wait a minute. She wanted you to leave her.
Yeah.
You go hang out with friends, and what time frame did she want you to pick her back up?
There was no time frame. Could have been 3 hours.
She would have just stayed at the liquor store?
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
That's exactly why I was getting upset. So I drive her 30 minutes the other way back to her car.
I'm sorry, but it sounds like she had something.
Stop. You're not here to be judgmental. You're here to be the therapist.
But it's my
opinion.
Okay.
So I take her all the way back to her car, half hour the other way.
Yep.
Now, mind you, these people's house I was going to, I just spoke at their funeral, at her husband's funeral.
Oh.
Stop.
Okay.
So I just spoke at her husband's funeral. Okay?
Yep.
So she sends her sons over to get me since I told Jeff and I told the boys that I would kind of keep track of them.
Right.
Jeff, of course, a longtime listener. Jeff, friend of mine, Jeff.
Kleeman?
Yeah. Longtime listener. So I told the Kleeman boys, Al and Corey.
Episode number 4, by the way.
I would keep in touch with them.
Uh-huh.
And make sure that everything was going okay. They could call me whenever for whatever. So they invited me over for a barbecue.
Right.
So we get 3 blocks away. Got to take her. We're already late. Got to take her back a half hour the other direction. Get back there, call them. She goes home mad at me, which I accept the responsibility for because I was the one who was upset. And the boys, Al and Corey, offer to come get me.
Uh-huh.
They get lost on the way. They call their mom, who were made nameless, to come get me.
Okay.
Because she knows right where I'm at.
Right.
She's there in a half hour, 45 minutes.
Uh-huh. So she gets there.
Takes me back to the barbecue.
Okay.
Then 1X and 3X end up showing at the barbecue together.
Showing up at the barbecue.
Together.
Okay.
After I had already taken her back home a half an hour the other way.
Okay.
Okay. And of course, I start loving on 3X, my girlfriend, love her to death, right?
Yeah.
Well, I find out now that everybody thinks that the person we were hanging out with was giving me the eyes.
1X and 3X thinks that.
Both think that the other woman there is giving me the eyes.
Okay, which I was kind of thinking that. That's why they showed up.
But that's kind of gross and weird to think,
Okay.
considering I just spoke at her husband's funeral.
Right.
I love the Clements.
Right.
I love Sandra. Just friends.
Proceed.
She gets mad about that.
Who did?
3X.
Okay.
Another problem in the book.
Very jealous person, by the way.
Yeah.
Seen it from day one.
So, now 3X also had the opportunity to move into a huge farmhouse with me and Mom, Motley Mom,
Uh-huh.
but didn't want to because she would never live with a parent again.
Okay.
I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that. That's why I told my mom I would move in with her.
So your mom wanted to move in too, or did you want to bring your mom in?
Well, I knew my mom was moving back here from California.
Right.
Did not ever tell her I would move in with her, but she expected that I would. So now she got jealous of Dawn because I was moving in with Dawn. And
Interesting.
because of other things. So now I've got 3X and Mom jealous of each other, which I never saw coming. I thought they'd get along and the families would blend beautifully.
Uh-huh.
And I love 3X's family.
Well, that's
Great
because you're a
people.
family guy.
Great people, 3X's family.
I mean, that's your
Just
family
down
man.
home, awesome. 3X's kids, all four of them, top-notch people, man.
I mean, even 1X's kids.
Yeah,
Even
my kids.
second X's
Well,
kids.
1X's kids are my kids.
You know, even second
And
X's
2X
kids.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
know, you
I
raise
raise
everybody's
great kids.
You know? I mean, you want to raise me? That'd be great.
So
We go fishing.
now I've got Mom and 3X jealous of each other. Mm-hmm. And 1X now has nowhere to stay because 3X and me break up. And 3X told 1X, you got to go.
What?
Yep.
Why?
Because we were done. And
So
me and
why
1X are
does that
friends.
have to?
Because me and 1X are friends, and my mom is friends with 1X now for some reason.
So let me ask you this. I
Let
just
me
wanna-
keep going.
Okay.
Remember that question.
All right.
All right? Mm-hmm. So now 1X has no place to live. Mm-hmm. Guess where my mom invites 1X to live? In the basement where I'm living, in my mom's new house.
Okay, dude, I'm totally speechless, bro.
Yes, I knew it. I am now living with my mom and 1X, who I was married to for 7 years.
Thank God that 2X has her own place and will allow you to stay there
Listen.
if you need it to.
We've all had problems with 2X, but let me tell you this about 2X. One, a wonderful woman. Mm-hmm. Okay. And you know the problems I've had with 2X.
Right.
A wonderful woman who I think is largely misunderstood.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because of predicaments in life.
Right.
Okay. But has now been great to me and other people and graciously putting everything aside and letting me stay there rent free.
Well, I will say that she will give the shirt off her back, so to speak,
Absolutely.
to help out with a situation, a dirty situation, so
Yep.
to speak. But
Let's just drop that right there.
well, yeah, I was moving on.
So-
I had to ask you this question though.
Okay.
1X and 3X were living with each other.
Yeah.
3X a very jealous person.
Yeah.
Doesn't she ever think, while she was even staying there, didn't it cross her mind that you and 1X might have been doing the uh-huhs at all?
Well, listen, here's something that I live by. I am not ever going to be with a woman and misrepresent myself. So
Be a
everybody
cheater,
knows
so to
everything.
speak.
Listen, if I date more than one woman, they both know about each other. Period.
Right, which you've done.
Well, we all know that.
Because if I'm not mistaken, you were living with 2X while you met 3X.
I was at a party with 2X while I was making out with 3X. While I was together. Yeah. So let me retract that last statement.
Hold on. I love your life, bro.
Dude, now hold on.
You
It
have
goes
3
further.
exes that still love you, bro, and still will
Oh, there's more than that.
help you out in any way.
I would say there's at least 6
And how? Okay, there's 6 of them.
that would drop a dime to do whatever.
Why won't you give me any of them? They're exes to you.
Listen, that doesn't matter. I don't. Do you think I would ever date Heather?
Oh God, I would hope not.
That's
Not
respect.
because not because out of respect for me.
That's-
No. I'm good with that. If you wanted to date her, I'm fine. But it's just like, good God, man, why would you want to do that to
here's now
yourself?
something I'm getting better at.
And besides,
because
Heather,
I think
his name
different
is
than you.
1X with me.
Besides, I think different than you. I would never, because I am, like you say, sensitive.
You are very sensitive.
I would never date a buddy's girlfriend or ex-wife.
Right.
I just
out of
wouldn't.
respect.
Simple respect.
Right.
I'm not gonna go there.
Right. But
Just because maybe I've learned my lesson. Maybe I just learned my lesson.
I don't. Oh my God. I don't. You see, I don't really know how to talk about this.
Are you holding your
because-
tongue?
No, I really maybe. Well, I would date somebody's ex if I had their permission, so to speak. I would like.
The one you don't like?
What do you mean?
Are you talking about me?
Yes. Just in general. Like if I wanted, like if I ran into a girl and I found out she was your ex,
Right.
I would say, dude, I'm like, I
Now,
met this
okay,
girl.
here's
Hold
the
on.
deal.
I
No,
met
no,
this girl. Do you mind if I date her? And if you say no, then obviously
That I have complete respect for.
However, where's the cutoff line? Is there one? Like, what if you haven't seen the girl in 20 years? What if she was one of your high school sweethearts?
No, that's
and then
different.
Boom, gone.
That's different. That's different. Here's my thing. And it's really not. And I've given
Like,
up
how-
on this.
How
Let me
long
tell
have you and X1
Revelations.
been
Hold on.
not been together?
Hold on. Here's Revelations. 1X and me were married, so I wouldn't expect any of my buddies to go there.
Right.
Period. 2X and me have a history, but I am now willing, and 3X. 3X would sting if you went there.
Right.
And
because
we'd have
it's so
friendship
fresh.
issues. Yeah. See,
Well,
I wouldn't be okay
2X
with that.
stings with you. You and I've had.
No, here's the deal with that's a whole different ballgame.
Well,
There's a reason that stings, and it's because I don't want people to get involved with that situation.
right.
And I don't even want to discuss that situation.
I
It's just-
understand.
I expect my friends to respect that one, yeah.
So what about
In the same way as Heather. You tell me it's okay if I would date Heather. I would not be okay with dating Heather.
Right. Well, it's a moral thing.
And I guess maybe where I'm wrong on my whole issue and my stance on that is that I expect my friends to respect that. I don't know if that's okay to expect of them, just because that's the way I feel. But if you're my buddy,
Right.
I don't know if I'm going to hang out with the type of guy, and we're going to play some music here in a second. Break this
Oh,
up.
I've got a good song set.
I don't know if I would hang out with the type of guy that would immediately date my ex-girlfriends.
Well, I understand that.
I don't think that's
Well,
good
I'm
for
not
us.
that way, dude.
Right.
No.
What do you got for me
I'm not
musically?
that way. Well, since we're talking about X's
Right?
and O's,
Uh-huh.
okay,
Yeah.
I got a little bit of Eminem Superman.
Nice.
You ever heard of it?
And you no, I haven't heard
This is
Superman.
what you need to start singing to women when you get with them, okay?
Now
you
here's
need to listen
and,
to this song.
And you know what I want to hear the next break?
What?
Motley Crue, Same Old Situation.
All right. I can
Or
set
Don't
that
Go
up.
Away Mad.
I can set that up.
Just
but
go away.
For now,
It is Once FM, my friends.com. You are listening to Motley Man and Meathead. We are the Podheads Godfather. Hello. And here we go. You got some listening music for
It's
your
going
pleasure.
right now, bro.
Right now. We love you. It's Once FM.
Yep.
It is Once
I keep
FM.
forgetting about that.
Yeah, it is Motley
I gotta
Man,
stop doing
Meathead,
that.
the podheads on oncefm.com. Tell all your friends about it. Listen live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week while you're at work. And, I want my friend Crystal to call because I still think, let's revisit this, that if we broadcast live from the club on Friday and Saturday, that it's a segment that listeners will tune into. So let's go back to my predicament.
Okay.
So now 1X now is living in the basement where I'm living.
Interesting. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yep.
How long has it been since you and 3X departed, so to speak?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to Howard Stern you here for a second.
All right.
Brace yourself.
You are the therapist.
Brace yourself.
Okay.
How long has it been since 1X have moved in to the basement of your mother's house?
2 weeks.
Okay.
This is part of my story.
Okay.
My mom then invites 1X to live with us
Okay.
because she has no place to go because 3X kicks her out.
Her, 1X and you have been together for 2 weeks. Now I'm going to Howard Stern you here.
Yep.
Have you tapped that
Nope.
yet?
Won't.
Nothing.
Listen, look at me, man. How long have you known me?
I've known you for a little while, but
Look at me.
I don't
Look
know.
into my eyes. No, and I won't.
You see, with me, I would
That's
have
okay.
already nailed it.
Listen, been there, done that. Not gonna do it ever again.
Okay.
It doesn't lead me
Obviously-
anywhere.
Obviously, you had some bad.
It's not bad, dude. It's
situation
just
with
like it's not bad. It's drama. I'm pretty sure,
Oh, phone call, man.
dude. All right, we'll hit it up.
I don't know who it is.
All right. Hey, it's Once FM. You're on with the Podheads. Who's this?
Hello.
Dude, did you forget to pot her up
No,
again?
it's-
Hello?
Hello,
Who's this?
this is Crystal.
Hey, Crystal, speak up. You got to talk up, honey. How you doing?
Is this better? I'm fine.
That's much better. Listen, Meathead and I've got a little question here for you. Meathead and
Okay.
we do DJing on the weekends, Friday and Saturday night from the clubs up here in northern Michigan, okay? And if you were at a party and people wanted to dance, do you think you would tune it in to our radio station if you knew we were going to be live from a club playing dance music? Do you think you would tune it in at a party?
Absolutely.
See? That's what I'm talking about, man.
All right.
And do you have plans to come to northern Michigan anytime soon?
Do I?
Yeah,
I'm trying to.
because that would be a lot of fun, I'm thinking.
I'm thinking so too.
Okay. Well, listen, give me a call later, and thanks for the call.
You're welcome.
You pity. All right, there we go, man. A vote for the club.
All right.
Call 231-384-0470, and that was from Detroit. That call was from Detroit. So I'm saying if we broadcast from the club on the weekends, people will start tuning in to play the party music at their party.
I'm thinking Saturdays.
Saturdays?
Yeah.
All right. Saturday nights from 9 to midnight. 9 to
2:30.
9 to 2:30?
2 o'clock.
9 to 2 every Saturday night. You can listen to oncefm.com and take your party to our party and broadcast from the club live, man.
So,
That's where it's at. So let's get back.
1X is living with you for 2 weeks, and you have not tapped that because
Won't.
you're not going there because of the drama.
Won't. Just because it's not what I want.
Okay.
Not what I want.
So, proceed. You said there's a lot more to the story.
All right. So my mom and I get in an argument about gas money.
Interesting. You don't even have a car, dude.
Right. And I just filled hers with gas, wanted to use it, was basically told no because I used too much gas.
So, you fill it with gas, and
Yep.
you're not allowed to use the car.
That's why I then got mad.
Okay.
And now I find myself, unless my lovely mother changes her mind, kicked out of the house in 2 weeks. Again.
Did you kick her out when she was living with you?
Nope. No matter how mad I got.
I would throw that right in her face.
No matter how frustrated I got with my mother, I love her, and I would never do that.
I'd be like, Mom, I didn't throw you out. Why would you do that to your own son?
Listen, man, it's tough love kind of thing, and I'm
really
not going to talk trash about my mom because I love her.
I really think you should buy that trailer next door.
$1,000, huh?
$1,000. Actually, probably less than that.
Hundreds?
Probably.
Dude, possibly for hundreds, I could buy it right now.
And, dude, that's got a new roof on it because I put that roof on it.
That may be the problem.
No, it's not the problem. I'm really good at what I do. And I put the carpet in there. The only thing is the people that lived there were a couple of 21-year-old girls, and they partied in there all the time. You're just going to have to throw some paint on the walls. Maybe
so
fix
it's got a new roof and new carpet.
It's probably got a couple plumbing issues, but
probably has a couple plumbing issues.
Well, yeah, the girl that lived there didn't winterize it last winter, so we don't know exactly what's wrong with it.
So it may not have any issues.
It may not, but it might have a bunch of busted pipes too. You don't know. It's a gamble you'll have to take, but the park owns it now, and I bet I can get you in there for real cheap, and it's $195 a month for rent.
That's it.
That's it.
So I could be having my own place for $200 a month.
For $200 a month, you can have your own place. You know, plus you got to pay all your utilities and stuff.
Right.
But my gas bill and my electric bill here, man, in the summertime, dude, it's like it ranges between $30 a piece.
Really?
A month.
Nice.
But in the wintertime, yeah, it skyrockets.
All right, so let's get off of what can you give me for therapy, man, after all this you've heard?
How much more do you have left?
Well, I'm trying to, obviously we said 2X being an angel right now, doing things that I need to happen. And
you want my advice, my man?
Yeah.
I think you should get that trailer next door and get away from all of it. You don't like the drama, right?
Right.
You hate the drama, right?
Right.
What do women do best?
Listen, but if I'm living next to you, it's drama with 2X.
Yeah, dude, so no.
I need you guys to bury the hatchet.
I ain't got a problem with burying the hatchet with her. I get along with her just fine.
Listen, if that's not horrible and it's $200 a month, that's a possibility if you and 2X get along.
Oh, dude, I guarantee we can get along. But unfortunately, and here's where I'm going to Howard Stern you again.
All right.
Unfortunately, when we get along too good.
Dude, I don't need you. No.
I know.
No.
I know.
No.
I know. That's why she needs to stay over in Traverse City.
No. Don't want that.
I know.
That's the last thing I need.
But I will say we've never done anything.
Here's where I have an issue with that.
I promise you.
Here's where I have an issue with it.
We've never done anything.
Because of, without saying anything about anything, there's another issue, which is where I draw my line between 2X and the other issue.
What other issue?
Oh, that's
me?
No names. Okay. And that's why I have an issue with that. I don't expect.
Well, yeah, I understand you on that. Okay, I do, and I get along with 2X just fine. Shit, we're like, I mean, I gotta stop swearing.
There comes. Dude, you're a potty mouth.
Dude, it's so funny because I try to watch my mouth on here, but then I play songs like Superman that drops F-bombs every other word.
Right.
But anyway, it's like I get along with her just fine, you know. But it's like we get along too good.
You guys, are you going to date or not get along at all?
No, that's not true. That's not true at all. We could just stay friends. But it's like,
why would I have a problem with that, though?
Because every time we're friends, and it's great that I have a girlfriend now, because that that's better. But if I was single, and she's single, and we're friends, we always talk about dating. We talk about it. But then there's one thing that comes up when we talk about dating, and that's Motley Man.
Right.
Every time I bring your name up, it's Motley Man. I don't know if we could do that. Okay.
And that's one thing I have a problem with, because there is the other
And
issue.
that's when the issues start progressing between her and I. Because, there's the whole, he doesn't run my life. And I'm like, it has nothing to do with that. Blah, blah, blah. But there's like, if I was single, which I've got a girlfriend now, which is great.
Right.
Because
Does she have a friend?
She's got a ton of friends. But now there's no reason for her and I to talk, quote unquote, about dating. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So if I were to bring X2 in here right now, I guarantee you her and I would get along great.
Yeah, but I'm worried about the night where you and old girl break up and you're here and you need your oats soiled.
Well, that doesn't happen with her, though. Listen, I'll tell you right now, okay?
Here's the thing.
There has been plenty of chances between me and your ex number 2.
Right.
To do it.
Right.
We never have. And it's like...
Maybe that shouldn't even be an issue with me. It's none of my business.
But that's the thing is I'm trying to say, bro, is we never have. We've had chances. We've had opportunities. But we've always, like...
Then let me say this.
Saved ourselves.
Let me say
and
this.
then it never happened.
Let me
you
say
know what
this.
I mean?
Let me say this. I would not have an issue with you and 2X at all if it wasn't for the other issue.
I understand what the other issue is. I do. And
Plus, there's 2 issues. There's 2 issues. I have another issue which I could tell you about.
The biggest issue I have with dating 1X
2X.
or 2X, I mean, is Motley Man, because there is a code of honor there,
Right.
and that's
Guy
why every time we talk about it, your name comes up, because I can't do that. I can't. And if I ask you and you say, sure, go ahead, boom, it's done in a heartbeat. But I know you're not going to say yes. I know you're not.
Maybe
Because of the other issue.
Right.
Okay, which is not an issue.
Do you understand that?
I do understand that.
Like, I would never date the mother of your child. Never.
I understand that. But listen, I'll tell you right now.
Let me tell you why.
Me knowing
let me
you
finish.
for who you
Let
are,
me finish.
I would not have a problem with that.
Okay. But
Because I know you for who you
now
are.
don't get mad. Maybe that's why I have an issue with you.
Whoa, dude.
Wait a minute.
Listen, I'm raising my ex's children.
I understand that, but I also
So
know
I'm
you
a
bring
good
girls
father.
in here and throw them out 2 weeks later.
I'm a good father. Well, that's the beautiful thing about X2 is she's got her own place. So I can throw her out 2 weeks later and she'll just go home.
I don't want the other problem going through that.
Well, the other problem's not going to go through that. Because that was one thing we have discussed.
Okay. And
We've done a lot of talking, bro.
if that was the case and the 3 of us sat down, I would then be okay with it.
But then there's another issue between me and 2X.
What's that?
She is very jealous, dude.
Here's my problem.
I can't deal with that.
Do you know what I've brought all my issues down to? Let me just do it. I've got to get serious and I've got to get real and I've got to do it right now. So are you
Do it
ready?
right now. I'm ready.
Here is my problem. I keep picking women just like my mom.
Really?
I think that's my
X2 is
problem.
like your mom?
I think that's my problem. They're all jealous. Dude, if you don't think 1X, 2X, and 3X all get jealous of each other, you're living in another world.
Dude, listen
Plus,
to this.
Hold on. Then you throw mom in it.
And you're screwed, bud. My
now
advice
you've got,
to you,
Now, hold on. Now
get
you've
that
got
trailer.
1X, 2X, 3X, and mom with rotating jealousy between all of them.
my advice to you, move in here
I
with
want
me.
anybody with the same problem to call me.
I don't think anybody has the same problem as you,
No,
bro.
that's what I'm saying, man. I've got nobody that I can relate to on this issue.
What I'm saying is,
And I think here's what I'm coming to a conclusion to. I think it's my fault.
X2 and I came close of dating.
Right, I know.
I mean, we talked about it on the phone.
I
We
believe
did.
I called you 33 seconds after.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put 2X.
Oh, yes, you
and
did.
said WTF.
And I was just like, don't worry about it, because I was to the point. I was like, screw Motley Man. Okay?
Right?
But then that point went away quick.
Yeah.
Okay? I was getting mad because Motley Man never called Meathead, but always said, you're my brother.
How many times did you call me?
I called you a lot.
When?
I used to call you a lot.
Oh, dude.
You never
You
answer
know what?
your
You
phone.
know what my biggest problem is with guys? I said, dude, you haven't called me in forever. You know what? Let me check my phone log because
Do
I'm
you
pretty
wanna-
sure you haven't called me either.
Do you want to check your phone logs now?
We call each other all the time.
I call you all the time.
But we're not talking about right now.
However, we were talking about it really seriously, okay? And it didn't take long for her jealousy to come out when she would see me or even hear that I was talking to another girl. No. I mean, we were like, she would throw some major anger, dude. And let me tell you, we had a discussion about that. And I'm like, I just told her, I'm like, you have a lot of insecurities, and I understand that. And when you fix your insecurities, then we could talk further. And then I got another girlfriend. Why do you do that?
Because you date my ex-girlfriend.
I didn't date your
But you
ex-girlfriend.
would've.
We were going to talk about
Dude,
it.
I would have punched you square in the nose, too.
And I probably would have deserved it.
Yeah.
But I really wish you'd
Don't you
stop
like how we
burping on
can
the
talk
mic.
this up?
I really wish you'd stop burping on the mic. I hate that. It's so gross.
It is. You should hear me fart, dude. I do
don't-
it constantly.
Well, you blow up my bathroom every time you come in.
Dude, do you know that, and just so that people know, that one of my little secrets about coming to the trailer park is I honestly save a fresh turd for every time I come over here so I can drop one as soon as I get here. Dude, I hold it.
So, my useless...
I'm not even joking.
You do that on purpose?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you do that on purpose? What have I done to you to make you want to lay a landmine in my toilet?
I think it's the last segment.
My advice to you, bro, is to get the trailer or move in here with me and let's do this.
Listen, and you could probably, if I needed to use your car and you were home, let me use it till I get one.
Yeah, I don't care. So, why would I care?
I'm just saying. I think maybe we gotta. I think it's a possibility. I think it ends a lot of problems except for 2X.
Actually, I'll tell you right now, I'm really good with my words. I guarantee you, if 2X were to walk in here right now,
I think
guaranteed,
You know what's next?
we'd get along great.
You know what's next?
Bygones.
Let's play a segment.
Bygones.
Let's play a song. We're gonna come back with bygones.
I hear bygones.
Let's play. What do you got loaded up?
How about see they're here and now?
All right. See ya.
All
It's
right.
Once FM, Motley, Meathead. It's the Podheads. Here we are, Once FM. It is the Podheads, Motley, Man, and Meathead. To my left, coming to you Sunday afternoon. Beautiful northern Michigan weather, nearing the 90s right now. Down in Detroit, just a little bit cooler than that, with the breeze coming off the beautiful Detroit River, headed over to Windsor. When I grew up in Detroit, here's what I want to talk. When I grew up in Detroit, man, as soon as we hit 19, we headed to Windsor. And we went to the bars. Now, I went recently and I got called a dinosaur, not because of my age, but because I said I was going over there to the female entertainment center. And I was called a dinosaur now because apparently everybody goes to the casinos.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to the titty bar.
Dude, I got bad news, bro.
What's up?
We got to wrap it up, man.
What do you mean we got to wrap it
Well,
up?
you can stay on, but I got to wrap it up.
What do you mean?
I got to go to work, bro.
To work?
Yep,
Dude,
I
it's
just got
Sunday.
called in, bro.
It's Sunday.
I know. I'm on call, though. Oh, we got a phone call.
All right. Hey, it's Once FM, Motley, and Meathead with you. Who's this?
What up, though?
What up, doe? It's the boss.
Oh, hey, what's going on, man? What's up with Munising? It's Sunday.
Oh, man, nothing much. Eating some lunch, about to start at the grill. How are you guys?
He didn't hear that.
starting up
that
the
is
grill.
ignoring it, but no, I got called in, man. I gotta go to work.
Got to go to work. All right, well, boss, we love you, man, and every Tuesday and
But that's not
Thursday.
why he's calling, though.
Why is he calling?
I don't know. Why are you calling, boss?
I just called it chill with you guys for a second.
All right,
All
call it chill, man.
right.
He's chilling.
Nice.
He's listening to us at his home, cooking barbecue.
Have you actually been listening?
I haven't. Yeah, I've been listening since the beginning. I haven't started cooking the barbecue yet. I'm about to go get the grill in a second.
Listen,
I was kind of.
you're
I'm
gonna-
listening to all this. Go ahead.
you're going to have to download in a little while the podcast and listen to my relationship problems.
Dude, he's been listening the whole time, he said.
Oh, I missed that part. Then what do you think about my life right now?
Yeah, I've been listening to all the 1X, 2X, 3X. It sounds like we need to get a lesson in algebra around.
Listen, man, I got so much trouble I couldn't even shake a stick and get out of trouble right now with the females.
Hey, I heard you guys, the rooftop sitting is canceled and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
I
it got
guess.
canceled this year. We're going to do it next year, my friend.
Why not? Come down here.
See, I still want to do it, man.
Yeah, we don't have. See, when you do something like this big, you have to have time to plan it out, and we don't have time.
No, we just need
Yeah.
a media blitz. That's what we need.
We
If we had
don't have
airtime
time
in the
to
Detroit area.
plan all that out. It takes at least 3 to 6 months to plan something that big out.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I
Trust
think-
me, I was already trying to do it.
I don't know, boss. What do you think?
He's 100% right. You do need a long time to plan something like that out because you need to sponsor, you need to get the word out. So you kind of do need at least 3 months to actually get it up and running.
Right, and I ain't camping on a roof while I'm butthole deep in snow.
No?
Oh,
Dude,
no.
I'm up for it whenever. I do the polar dip, so that'd be nothing.
I'm not doing that.
All right, man.
Hey, listen, Molly, man.
Yeah.
All the troubles that you're having with cars, I just want to let you know that you would never be able to borrow either one of my cars.
Yeah, I don't want you catching my Durango on fire.
Yeah, dude. All I did was jump it, man. The whole thing caught on fire. It was amazing.
Oh, my God.
You remind me of Mr. James Crawford. In fact, where's Mr. James Crawford's word of the day? Or what is it, spiritual
Yeah,
word?
dude. What's up? What's been up with that? Where is
Dude,
James?
I don't know. I try to call him. He doesn't call me back. He doesn't even like me anymore. I
Maybe
guess.
he's low on spirituality, and we need to raise his spirituality with our words of wisdom.
I guess. I don't know, man.
I know he's listening. I know he's listening because I text him. A couple of people are listening from AME.
Oh, right on. Well, listen, if the inspirational James Carruthers is listening, I have major female problems, and
I don't think James can help you with that, dude.
No?
I don't think anybody can help you with that except for yourself.
can I get some
Actually-
inspiration?
You can try.
I need inspiration.
I gave
man.
you inspiration when I played Superman earlier.
I
Didn't you
don't
get
know.
it?
Dude, inspiration is not in the form of Eminem to me. I love the guy, but I'm more of a Kenny Olsen guy.
Dude,
We're gonna
how
talk
much
about
more
Detroit.
inspiration do you need as I am not your Superman? Take a hike.
I need some soulful Kenny Olsen blues guitar. That's what I need from Detroit, man.
Oh, I got Kenny Olsen.
Dude, we could call Kenny Olsen.
Do you want to?
Do you got his number?
Do you?
I did.
You don't anymore?
Ever since I have my new phone, the SIM card didn't take. It says no number.
All right, boss, we're going to wrap it up here, man, so I can head on up and take care of this issue we've got up there in,
Munising?
yeah, that's where I got to go.
4.5 hours.
4.5 hours from my
All right,
house.
dude, it's time
anyway.
for me to hit the hot tub.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Actually, that was really a fake text.
No, you did not. What? Hold on. I'll tell you if that's a fake text. Because I'll tell you right now, sir, you just been meathead struck because I called TC Munising just a minute ago, and they told me they didn't know anything about it.
Oh my God, you guys are getting each other, man. What's up with this? So we
Hey, I wanted to hear one of those epic meltdowns that he had.
When it comes to my job, my friend, that is something that I take very, very, very personal to me, and
Dude,
I
he
don't
rubs one out like
Listen,
no
when
other.
it comes to health, this is what I do. This is what I do, Motley man. I deliver hospital equipment to people that need it.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't care if I have to drive all the way to California to
California?
yeah, Fornia, to
Fornia?
fix somebody, to put them in comfort.
Right.
If that's what I have to do, I love that stuff, man. I was gonna swear there.
So you can bring me all my medical needs?
Well, if you need a bed or something.
Oh, okay. All right.
But, you know, I really love that, man. You know, just seeing the people's face when I put them in comfort, dude, there's no better feeling than that.
Nice.
And like yesterday,
Right.
I went to, and I want the boss to listen to this too because he thinks I'm a hothead, okay?
You are.
I can be, and I'm working on it. I'm seeing a therapist. I got which, by the way, nice try anyway. It takes a lot to get one over on
All
me.
right, so go ahead with the story, man.
Yesterday, I went to this wolf stock here in Kalkaska.
You went?
I did go. I
See
had
my
to
friend,
show.
my hot friend Melanie.
I had to make an appearance. Okay, because next year the podheads are going to be doing something big with that.
Why didn't you tell me? Me and Melanie are like best buds.
You knew it was today.
Let's go down there.
It's gone. Or not today, yesterday. You knew it was. Anyway, I had to go to the bathroom. Well, the restrooms were over in the camping area, so I walked over to the camping area and I went to the bathroom and everything, and I come out, and this little kid, probably 6, maybe 7 years old, was walking around calling for his dad. But he wasn't screaming it. He was just like, Dad, Dad, where are you? You know? And I said, buddy, are you lost? And he goes, I'm looking for my dad and I can't find him. But you can see the tears were starting to well up, but he wasn't necessarily crying yet, okay? And I was like, well, do you know where your campsite is? And he's like, yeah. And he pointed at it and he's like, it's right there. And I was like, all right, well, maybe he's there. Why don't you go ahead and walk there and I will keep an eye, you know? And this guy was there waiting for his daughter to get out of the restroom, and he heard everything, the conversation I had
Right.
with this kid. And I told the guy, I was like, I'm going to watch this kid and see what happens, you know, because something just doesn't seem right. You know, I think he's lost or something. He was wet, so obviously it looked, you know, to me, he just came out of the lake, okay? I don't know why he couldn't find his dad. Where did his dad go? You're going to leave your kid swimming? He had to be 6, maybe 7,
Damn.
you know?
Right?
So
Can't do that.
check this. Right. I know. Where's the dad?
Hello.
So the kid walks to the campsite, and I'm watching him, and he goes up there, he sees his dad's not there, and he's walking around like a chicken with his head cut off, so to speak. And he starts walking back, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go to this kid, and I'm going to take him up to the office, and we're going to see if we can't find his dad. So by the time I get up to the kid, he's just bawling in tears, man. He can't find his dad. And I felt for him because I felt like that before, you know, when I was
Right.
younger. I couldn't find my mom, you know. So I was like, hey, buddy, what's your name? Let's stop crying and talk to me for a minute. What's going on? And he's like, I can't find my dad. And I'm like, well, let's go find your dad. What do you say I help you? And he's like, yeah, you know. So I grabbed him by his hand, and while I was walking, I was like, what's your name? And he told me his name was Jacob. And I was like, what's your dad's name? I can't remember his dad's name. So I walked him up to the office, but nobody was there because they had the roof sit, or not the roof sit, but the wolf stock going on next
Right.
door,
Right.
and that's where they all were. They were being, doing security, and the police and everything were there. So I was like, all right, let's go to the front gate and get a hold of an officer, go to the PA system because they had
Right.
the band there,
Right.
call for the dad.
Right.
So we went up there, and I told him what was going on. The kid's lost. He can't find his father, you know. So the police were like, all right, well, let's go up to the PA system. The kid wouldn't go because I wasn't going to go with him. I was like, buddy, you're in the good hands of the police now. You can just take, you know, they're trustworthy people. They're police. You can trust the police, you know, they'll take good care of you. He would not go unless I was there with him. And he was crying like hard. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'll go with you.
Right.
So I took him up there. They hollered the guy's name out. So we were walking back up to the front gate. Well, I was with the kid, and then he's seen the dad. Dude, I'm starting to well up here, man. It was so sad. Walking his way, crying, because he was looking for his son the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He better have been.
So the kids seen him, ran up to him, and they started hugging, dude. It was so cool. And I heard the dad say, "I've been looking for you everywhere, man." He's like, why did you run off? I was on the beach. I couldn't find you. I was looking in the water. He thought his kid had drowned or something until he heard his name come across the PA system.
Lose your kid.
Oh, dude, I started crying, dude. Like, I'm a full-grown man.
Right.
And that, seeing stuff like that, you tend to lose anger real quick.
Yeah. It's all about the kids, man.
Seeing the reunion of the father and son after they were both looking for each other and they were both crying, and the cop, patted me on the back and he's like, "Good job, and this is why I do what I do."
Hey, let me make you happy while you are crying. You're just crying, so I'll make you happy. And then I have to go because I got up this grill. It's getting kind of late. I have a theory. Maybe the dad was messing with X number 1, and then he started messing with X number 2, and then when X number 3 walked in on him with X number 1 and 2, he tried to leave, but his car caught fire.
Right. Sorry about that.
Hey, I got to go, guys. You guys have a good day.
See you, man.
All right, and hey, Mr. Boss, you tell Mr. Matthew, nice try. And he's got one coming, so he better be looking over his shoulder because when it comes to pulling pranks, Meathead is the best.
You're going to get Meathead struck.
Because I'm always one step ahead of him and you, my friend.
But not always the police or the therapist. Thanks for calling, man. See ya.
See ya.
Did we get more calls from Detroit than anywhere else? I swear we do.
That's why we should just move down there.
Let's move to Detroit.
This is where we're at.
Let's
right
move
here.
to Detroit,
we're
man.
We're in Detroit.
Start broadcasting in Detroit, Michigan. All right, man. I'm good. What are you? You good?
Is that it for your major issues?
Dude, I'm done right now.
You're done?
Yeah. I've got enough issues off my back. I feel good.
Talking to the mics, sir.
We got enough issues off our back.
You have been DJing for how many years?
5.
And you still can't learn to talk into the microphone?
Are you kidding, dude? I've been watching. Yours is up so much higher than mine.
That's because I'm talking into the microphone.
No, we both have microphone muffs on, and I'm much closer to my microphone than you are.
No, you're not, because I'm right into it.
Dude, I'm talking directly into the microphone right now.
Well, I can back up a little bit.
Right, because your microphone is hotter than mine.
But I'm speaking right into it.
Dude, do you see where I'm at? I am literally
now you're going off the chart. See, you're perfect right there. But when you were talking to me a minute ago, you were looking at me and talking like this.
That's because you're quite stunning in the morning moonlight.
Yeah, you see how it's not recording that well?
Right.
Yeah.
So later on when you're on your knees, I won't be able to hear you?
Boss, you need to call us back. You need to put some order into Motley, man, because I can't get through to this guy.
Dude, you're done. Nobody can.
I can't get through to this
guy.
You're done.
It's issues.
A therapist?
Yeah. You're listening to Wants FM, Motley Man, and
Meathead.
Are we done?
I don't know. I haven't loaded a song. You want me to load a song?
Load a song.
We can back out of it?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not going to load a song because I'm just going to cut it off at my trailer.
All right.
Because it'll automatically, it's what Stosh says. What Stosh said. He told me just a little bit ago.
Right.
When I shut this down.
And Stosh is our tech guy.
When I shut this down.
Right.
It will automatically.
Right.
Automatically.
Right.
Start up on the server.
At Outlaws.
At Outlaws.
All right. Well, hello to Outlaws Bar and Grill.
And if it don't.
Right.
Motley Man.
Uh-huh.
Boss.
Uh-huh.
Matthew.
Uh-huh.
Anybody listening right now.
Right.
If I am dead air after I do this.
It's their fault.
When we come on.
Stash's fault.
On Tuesday.
Stash's fault.
When we do this.
Stash's
I want
fault.
you guys to call and bust his chops.
Yep, Stash's fault.
Because he's supposed to be the head lead tech guy that knows what he's talking about.
Stash's fault.
So, and I know Stash is listening to us right now.
Stash's fault.
And I'm going to make that drop right there.
Stash's
you need to
fault.
record that.
Stash's fault.
So all I got to do is just keep hitting the button.
Stash's
but
fault.
It's probably easier.
Stash's fault.
Right.
To just have me say it.
Stash's fault.
Stash's fault.
Okay.
It's a tech guy, Stash.
Right. We are live 24/7. This is Wants FM. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Motley Man?
Hey, listen, be good to yourselves. Be even better to your family, friends, and neighbors. We're the podheads down to 2. See ya.